It's me looking in that direction because there was a girl taking a photo shoot like near the gate. But anyway, hi guys, Kamala Munasip Anelavaku, aka Nilified, and I hope that you guys are good because I'm good too. So, as you guys can see by the title of the video, you're probably wondering, girl, what the heck? What's habits of Gen Z? Why are we talking about Gen Z? Like, this is not the content you put out, but you guys can also see, different environment. I'm outside. It's quite weird filming outside, but I really wanted to step out of my comfort zone and, just do something different. And because man, I need to be outside doing the things to be done. You see, I got my water, I've got my crop here, I got my shorties. Wish I had my shades, but hey, Mugelgi's full. We move. But yeah, without rambling too much, if you are a new subscriber, welcome to my beautiful haven, and I really hope that you do enjoy it here. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. We are in it, period. I really, really, really missed creating YouTube. Oh my god! And I'm so glad I'm done with school because that's the main thing that was really holding me back. Because I am a multitasker, but I can't really juggle something so serious and then also my passion at the same time. It's just kuningi man, yabo. And like, God, 2023 was a lot. Like, that's a story for another day. That's a sit down for another day. That's a vent for another video. So without further ado, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Why? So that you guys get notified every time I post. Like, literally. I'm outside, I'm sitting down, like, I really enjoy my sit down videos more than vlogs because, like, they're more planned out, they talk about a specific topic, they're more like, focused and aligned to a certain ooh child. There's wind. And I'm using my tripod and it's not the strongest. Like, I'm gonna take a picture and show you how like my setup is because what the hell. But anyway, without rambling too much, y'all know me with my notebook when I am like doing my sit down so that I don't ramble a lot, so I don't go off topic, so I don't lose track of what I'm saying. And yeah, I'm satisfied now, but like at the same time I'm cringing like, oh, it's the wind, it's my tripod, it's critical but stable. Yo, it's my sit up. Mara, I'm really feeling refreshed and I love the fact that I'm outside because, it's a different setup and I'm trying to like get out of my comfort zone. Hanyani, hanyani. I hope I don't say I'm a lot. Disclaimer, please do mind the noise. I hope I'm audible through this wind and yeah, the distractions outside, not a fan of them, but we work with what we have, guys. Habits of Gen Z, guys. Ne? So the reason why I made this video is because I am a Gen Z myself, and before I get into the types of generation, I've been really watching the show called The Habits of Gen Z. It's an MNetproduction and it's got 5 episodes. Today is a Thursday. I'm filming this on a Thursday morning and it's going to episode 4 tonight, so I'm really excited to watch that, and I really just wanted to put out this content as soon as possible before the show actually wraps up. This show, like, it's basically like a short documentary series where it shows us the lives and the challenges that Gen Z people experience. And Gen Z people are people like me. But I'll get into that a bit later. It's got 5 episodes, like I said, and basically the show shows us how Gen Z people live, the things we go through, the challenges we go through, how we live, how different we are from other generations. So if you guys are quite confused of like what I'm talking about, let's get into it right now. But I'm really not gonna delve too much into it because I really want to keep you guys in suspense, and I also want y'all to watch the show and just get a gist of my excitement and why I'm actually promoting the show. The number of generations that we have that I know of are seven so far. There is the greatest generation, which is basically the first one, probably when, like, I don't want to say when mankind kind of existed, but basically when mankind was kind of civilized, if that makes sense. So the greatest generation are people who were born between 1901 and 1927. So a generation can last between 10 to 15 years, and it can go maybe to 20 something years. But yeah, the first generation is the greatest generation. I'm really not going to explain much on what they were about. Hey, I really didn't want to do so much research on it. I want you guys to watch the show like I did, because I also like learned a few things just from watching the show, especially the first episode. And then after that, it's the silent generation, 1928 to 1945. So the silent generation, I don't know why they called that, but I think it's because they also like didn't really have a voice. They didn't know how to express themselves. They were still during the war times, not understanding what's going on in this world. What does it mean to be human? You know, all of those things. Basically, before maybe not modernization, but maybe before proper civilization. You get? And then there are the baby boomers. The baby boomers were born from 1946 to 1964. So they like our grandma. They're like our grandmothers, you know, our grandfathers, of which I'm quite lucky to still have a pair of my grandparents. So they are the baby boomers. They are the ones who, you know, who started making babies. They are the ones who started reproducing. They started seeing the real purpose of what it is to be human. Kuri. Yeah. But like, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, that's one of the purposes of us being human. So yeah, the baby boomers were the ones who started making babies, who started procreating a lot, you know. Why? Just like 10 minutes. As that is why they called baby boomers, because they were like the first population, or first generation rather, to create babies. And probably they created babies like they were running out of fashion. So yeah, kind of big ups to them. But and then follows them is the Gen X, Generation X. They were born from 1965 to 1980. Generation X is the generation where, from what I heard from the show, it's the generation where they started like experiencing proper civilization. You know, after the wars, they started being able to like interact with people, engage with their peers, know what it means to actually be human despite creating babies and, you know, just fighting each other between countries. I'm really gonna keep you guys in suspense because I really want you guys to watch the series and understand people and understand generations, you know. And then after that is a Generation Y. Generation Y is also known as millennials. They were born from 1981 to 1997. So in terms of my personal family timeline, that's like from maybe my aunts. Yeah, my aunts there, yeah, well, aunts and uncles. That's like their generation. Where what is their significance? What are they about? Millennials. Guys, I'm not a Gen Y, so please do watch the show. Please do watch the show, and then you'll understand. And if you don't understand from the show, because it's not really like long. An episode is like 40 to 50 minutes. You can Google this, and I would have loved to research and Google it for you, but I did my own research for my own understanding, and I just really wanted to share this idea that just popped up in my mind. So yeah, and then guys, Generation Y is like during apartheid. Yeah, like late vibes of apartheid. Generation Y slash millennials are people who were born during apartheid and also saw freedom like come about, you know, where they were like fighting for freedom. So yeah, they're like the freedom fighters, you know, the Mbagato, Wumandla, Watinta. I'm so weird right now, but yeah, Generation Y is like people apartheid and also slash going into freedom. So they kind of like really fought for us, and they fought for the society that we're in. They fought for what we had. They fought for the rights that we have. They fought for the freedom that we kind of have, if you could say so. And then there's Generation Z. We also known as iGen, but we also known like as the best generation in the entire lifetime, in the entire timeline. Like, yeah, Generation Z, people who were born from 1997 to 2010. So there's already a, you know, what you might call it. There's already like an era, a timeline of Generation Z. So we are basically like the born freeze. We're the ones, you know, who came out of our shell really quickly. We're the ones who are like expressing ourselves more. We're the ones who um, live our life through social media. We are very open, you know, we're very expressive, we're very creative. We're just amazing. Period. Like, that's really all I can say about our generation. The show basically focuses more on Gen Z and how we live our lives and the challenges we go through and how we relate to other generations. And then the most recent one, which is called Generation Alpha. Those are people who were born from 2010 until now, going forward until another generation comes about. So they are like, you know, the World Cup kids going forward. But yeah, man, yeah, I love them loads, those ones. They are doing the most, they are teaching us new things, they're freaking creative, they're so smart. Like, their smartness is shocking to the core. I thought we were smart, but damn, these kids, they don't even reach the age of 5 and they already know how to use a phone. They already know how to unlock a phone. They know how to go on YouTube. They know they like, I wouldn't say social media per se, but like they're the technological kids. They're the ones who are sprouting really quickly. They're the alphas, you know, in their own way. And even though we kind of like look down on them and underestimate them, we don't know what they might bring into the future. And yeah, they're the future, basically. You understand? We're the future, but like they're the future. You know, they're the alphas, dog. Like, can't compete with alpha. Like, we're probably like omega, and then they're like alphas, but like they also need to like, you know, look up to us as omegas because we like came before them. So yeah, guys, those are the generations that we have in our entire timeline. Maybe we had generations before the 1900s and they probably didn't have names, and you know, vocab didn't exist that much and all of that stuff. But I'm not from the past and we're not about to look back at the past. We're here about the present. So the show basically, like I said, focuses mostly, not even mostly, it focuses on Gen Z, the things we go through. Episode 1, I mean, focuses on explaining the generations and the things we go through, like in a brief format, basically. And then I think episode 2 focuses more on like sex and, you know, pornography and all of that stuff. And then episode 3 was focused on social media with a mixture of like mental health. So like for me also, like just watching the show and obviously living my life, a lot of things that Gen Z people live their life around, or things that are like more focal points in our lives, is like mental health, social media, expressing ourselves, creativity, and identity. I feel like with us, we have our own era and our own experiences, right? And when you go through certain things, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna experience conflict with other people, and you know, all of those things. And we really also trying to find ourselves, so we get lost in the mix and then we find ourselves, and then we're also trying to like be expressive, and then we're also trying to like, you know, build our characters and, you know, like be the era of eras, you know. There's no master pronunciation is umqolo. I don't want to really delve too much, like I said, and like the more I talk, the more I want to tell you guys, the more I want to keep to myself. And Guningi, Mara, do watch the show. It is on, I think, 101 because it's an MNetproduction. It's also on CapCut. The last day of November, we are going into a new month. So I'm going to post this up on Sunday, which will be the 3rd of December, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, happy festive, guys, in advance. And like, happy festive. And I hope that you guys do enjoy the rest of this year. I really hope that you guys ticked off most, if not all, of your goals, yabo. And yeah, man, love yourselves, treat yourselves nice, spread kindness, believe in yourselves, go back to Jesus. Like, that's what I also love about our like generation. Like, we are slowly coming back to Jesus, or Jesus is coming to hurry mara. Hi man, go monate, go lovely. So yeah, guys, I really hope that you guys did enjoy this sit down with me. I know it was quite short, and yeah, before I actually close off this video, I do have like a few suggestions here and there under the comments section. If you are a Gen Z, which are people who were born from 1997 to 2010, comment down below legendary era, period, or comment Gen Z or comment iGen. Literally three of those hashtags. Make them go big. Let's make them go big. Let's make them go viral. Let's let the world see us. Let's let everyone see us. Let's let the world know who we are. Suggestion number 2, I'm coming back to YouTube consistently. I'm really gonna push myself, but I'm honestly not gonna bully myself into shooting video, but I'm really gonna push because I really love YouTube. I really love creating content. So please do suggest videos you'd love to see from me. Suggest topics for Nella Talks, suggest topics for Chronicles of a Final Year, because I'm still gonna do that segment until the girl graduates, which is next year. And what else? Yeah, comment what you'd like to see on my channel. Comment which content you really like the most. Comment if you'd like to see vlogs from me, and not weekly vlogs, guys. Like, weekly vlogs is just too much. I tried it. It's like really overwhelming. So yeah, comment if you really want to see vlogs, and then suggest the type of vlogs you want to see. Maybe day in my life, shower routine, whatever, skin routine. Cause wow, the girl is like, look at this, like. But it's fine. Like, I'm still in front of the camera, giving what am I supposed to give? Yeah? Giving what I'm supposed to give. Last suggestion. Do I have a last suggestion? Oh, I do have a last suggestion. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, guys, so you guys are notified every time I upload a video. I'm not even drinking water. I've been rambling so much, but yeah. Speaking about water, I've really been drinking water consistently ever since November started. And we're now closing the month, going into a new one. I'm so proud of myself. And I'll see you guys in my next upload.
Style.